Mum's the word. The Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers is here to brighten your day and lift your spirits with our unique take on all things motherhood. We're real-life friends, a special group comprised of women from across the globe who've chosen to call Edinburgh home. Together, we're a haphazard amalgamation of diverse perspectives and life experiences united as we try to navigate the often tumultuous journey through motherland with humor, unwavering support, and lots of fizz. Our mantra is radical acceptance and the necessity to check your ego and self-interest at the door. Keep calm and hold my Prosecco, ladies. I hereby call this meeting to order.
I love that film.
I have not seen it.
It's such an iconic film, isn't it?
My brother recommended it to me, but I never watched it.
What? You've never watched it?
I've never watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, Kim, it's one of my top 10 favorites of all time.
Is
It's
it
like
age
perfect
appropriate?
day out.
Oh, it's totally fine.
Do you think
Like
it's still
for
good?
food?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I think all my kids have seen it.
Oh, have
including
they?
Amy.
Ah, right.
No, totally fine.
Oh, I might get him to watch it.
Do you
with
think
me.
it's still good, though?
It's
Yeah,
fabulous.
Really?
It's still
I mean,
good.
I've told you my Matthew Broderick story, right?
No. And
So-
my,
I
I don't know.
everyone's
Do we
hearing
need
you.
to? Do we want to hear this?
We're recording. Yay! Welcome.
Whoa.
Happy
She
episode.
very nearly spilled the beans on something she shouldn't have done.
It's not that good of a story.
All right. I was going to say he's a
I
married
have other
man.
stories with actors, but no, he's not one. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Happy episode
Hi.
42. It's Lissy.
Kim.
Heather?
Liz.
And Tammy.
I felt like a conductor just then. That was so fun. Oh, welcome back, ladies. How are we?
We were so busy
We're
last week.
Oh, my word.
Before we dive in, I want to give a shout out
Please do.
because we have sitting on the sofa the woman who clocked the most calories.
No, it was the distance.
Distance.
The most distance in the
Kilometers?
rowing challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of the challenge at F45, Stockbridge.
Which means she
Number
beat
one.
out every single pretty young thing because she's a beast.
Yeah.
She's
right.
amazing. Well done, Tammy!
She was crushing it. She was coming to class. She did 70 burpees in one
which
class.
is outrageous.
Whoa.
And she then went on to do
know
some
there's a
rowing
reason
or
why I don't
ski
go.
erg or something. She was a machine.
Well,
So,
that's this competition. It brings out the inner beast in
that's
you.
awesome.
I'm
Because you want-
obsessed.
Because you want to win. And I have to say, I've loved it.
Amazing.
I really have loved it.
Has your butt loved it?
Yes. Yes. All of me has said more. But you know what? The only thing that kept me going that competition with doing the meters, because I did 90,000 meters.
Outrageous.
And the only thing that kept me going was thinking, because the person that was closest to me was about 30, and I thought, no effing way. I will die here on this machine because she is not going to beat me.
So when I was on my swim
I
team,
don't know how you did it. I don't know.
when I was on my swim
impressive.
team, we would say make them eat wake. But my friends that ran cross country were like, no, you make them eat shit. So you made her eat shit. Well done, you.
Well,
But to be fair, she was really nice, but she was on the
I'm
other
not saying
team.
she wasn't nice.
She was on the other team, yeah.
I'm not
was on
saying
the other
she's
team.
not nice. She's
But I was just amazed because, the endurance here. And, we're talking coming to class. We're all tired. We've all had a shocking night's sleep or whatever. And, Tammy was, there early doing something. 70 burpees.
she was on the bike this morning.
I can't even
when
do
I
8
arrived.
burpees. During class, I'm lucky if I do, 10 burpees.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, and Tammy did, a million. So.
But come on, you are so strong, Heather.
She
Thank
is.
you.
She's
You are.
ridiculous.
I'm the weird strong one. You never know, but I'm gonna throw this hammer. You know what I mean? I'm okay. I'm gonna start
don't
showing up at the
heckle.
Highland Games
Yes,
and start
Highland
throwing
Games.
things. Yeah, I'm just
mean,
gonna
You could
throw
do it.
Yeah.
In fairness, of all of us, who would be the one that would be a spy for MI5? It would be Heather. I don't know.
yeah.
It would totally
Yeah.
be Heather.
Because you could totally kick ass if
Yeah.
you needed
She'd
to
totally
get out of
use
a
that.
situation.
No, but my face, I have no transparency. Like, I mean, it's all transparency on my face. Like, I'm not gonna be a good poker face or spy face. Like, I'm gonna be like,
No,
well,
but
somebody
you're,
talk
but
to
you're,
me.
but you're the person that would like pull out your lipstick and be able to like take someone down with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you look so good in pleather and leather.
That
I do.
Okay,
like
what was
pleather.
that show
Yeah. I
years
do like
ago with
pleather.
Yes.
Jennifer Gardner, and she was
Alias.
like Alias.
Yes.
And I know that because it's an anagram of my name.
I do enjoy wearing pleather. So
Are you
I would be opposed
alias?
to that part.
So yeah.
But
As a result of that,
but
you are
but
alias.
anyways, so let's all. I want to give Tammy that respect that she
Yeah.
deserves
Yes.
because she endured a lot.
Thank
And
you.
also, Tammy, I don't know if you remember, but like mid burpee, you agreed to do high rocks with me next year. So just so
my
you know,
God.
Yep.
that's legally.
I think I
binding.
said something about that too, but
Oh no, that's insane.
And then you started twerking.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to twerk at High Rocks, I know, because my
No.
partner goes and does it. No twerking
I
allowed.
don't know if I want
I
to
don't
go.
think I want to picture your partner twerking.
We like dancing though. We do like dancing and stuff in the middle. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we work our ass off and then it's the break and we're like,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I think someday we might go like apply for some show like Gladiators.
Some
Gladiators. I was thinking
Yeah.
that both of them.
I mean,
would
they
be
would
excellent.
probably kick our ass,
Yes.
but
No.
it'd still be
Who
entertaining.
cares? Yeah, they
You
wouldn't
could-
twerk like us. There's no
You
way.
could do the celebrity version, the women's celebrity version. They don't
Yes.
have to do the hand thing where you hang, you know, the monkey bars.
No way. But we're not.
That would
wanna
be
do the
my
cargo
fail.
net. I want to do the cargo net
Oh, they still had to do that.
We're
Yeah,
not.
they
We're not
did.
famous enough for that.
yet.
Yeah.
I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting. I have a vision board. I've gone Gen Z with this.
Oh, that's cool. I want to see it.
Well, honestly, so what are we talking about tonight, girls? I know. We went to the Playhouse last week.
Yay!
Oh my God.
Oh!
We got to go. Heather and
so
I, again,
good.
were invited by the Edinburgh Playhouse to go and see the press night performance of Matilda the Musical.
It was so fun.
I love Matilda. It's
bet.
so good.
Oh, like, okay, I have seen it. I've seen it. I've produced it on the, primary school stage. And I was just floored. I thought it was fabulous. You girls know me. I am a theater snob. This is not like traveling casts can be kind of This is outrageously good. Outrageously good.
Oh, it was
Honestly.
brilliant. It was so fun.
I have no notes.
So I mean, I had not.
I
seen
bet
it.
they're pleased.
I hadn't seen it.
You beast!
And it was fabulous. It was so good. I thought that the vibe at the Playhouse was amazing. I mean, it was like kids and grown-ups and everybody's having fun.
Families.
And then the atmosphere, it was just like so good. Then the show itself is just brilliant. But like the energy of going to Edinburgh Playhouse and seeing Matilda, I mean, it was just brilliant experience. Just awesome.
Yeah.
I have no words. It was just a fantastic experience.
And it's a big stage. I think this is the thing to remember. When you are, when you put on a show with children in it, this is a big stage. And those kids filled that stage. It is a big theater. Their voices filled that theater. It was absolute. I mean, I know that we say that we embrace imperfection, but that show was flawless.
Oh, it was flawless. Yeah, it was
outrageous.
gorgeous. And I mean, I just thought that the kids did such a brilliant job. And I think, Tammy, you were saying last time, one of the best things about going to Matilda with the kids is that you get to show them, kids that are just doing so well at something. Like, they're already doing so well. It was
Absolutely. Kids that can hold their own with professionals. I mean, come on. Like nobody outshone anyone else. It was a real ensemble feel. And the little girl, Madison Davis, that was playing Matilda the night that we went, was absolutely spectacular.
She was, yeah.
And Connor J. Murphy, who played Bruce Bogtrotter, was hysterical
So
as he was sitting
good.
there stuffing his face.
so good. So good.
And oh my
That's
word.
the role I'd apply for.
But it was just great. And then you had Miss Trunchbull, who's played by a man in Matilda the Musical, which I
fabulous.
think is just hysterical.
Fabulous.
So good.
Like a man in drag.
Like a man in drag.
Oh, okay.
What about Mrs. Wormwood?
Oh my
she
word.
was
She was
amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah. She was fantastic. Yep.
So good. And the way the relationship between her and her dance partner
it was
for like
fabulous.
Dancing with the Stars was up. Oh, it was so good.
They embody the characters so well. I mean, it just was
Absolutely.
brilliant. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I mean, you'll because I know you're going, aren't you?
Yeah,
Tammy?
so Rebecca and I have bought tickets
Amazing.
for Friday.
Well, pack tissues because you will laugh, you will be singing, but also you will cry.
I always
Because-
cry at the end
Oh.
when they're all getting their applause. It just is so I find it so emotional that children do this, and it's.
I literally was sitting there with Heather going, why aren't they standing yet? They're not standing. And then they started
Everybody
standing. I'm like,
stood.
thank God, get on your feet, people.
Someone
always
needs
be
to be
the
the
first.
first
Someone needs to be the first.
stand.
It was almost
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It was almost me. I was ready.
My son is always the first to stand. He like really goes for it with the
I could
applause.
so
And then he
see that.
stands up and then he guilts everybody else. Like, are you standing?
He's
Are
got
you
such a
standing?
good
Are
heart.
you standing?
MVP
He's
of the
such a
audience.
sweetheart.
So some of
Yeah.
your kids do drama.
Acting,
Like,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so our kids are at Inspire
And
together, the three of us, and Rebecca's daughter did it previously.
Yeah, for a long time.
And they have done Matilda.
We are actually speaking to someone soon, hopefully, and we'll bring you guys in who's and like an expert at these classes for kids and adults. So we're definitely going to talk to somebody about that. But
Make
no,
our
this
children all
experience-
Matilda.
But this experience was just it was fun.
It was so special, and it was World Book Day. So to be at the Edinburgh Playhouse on World Book Day to see Matilda just felt really special.
It was amazing.
And I mean, my little teacher heart goes pitter pat whenever I see kids excited about books, and every single little boy and girl that was there. I mean, there were a lot of little girls were just loving it.
Oh, they
and
loved
I
it.
think the girls from St. George's School were all there in a big group together with
In their
their
uniform?
teacher in their uniform, and they loved it. They loved it. They were all putting on their little English accents to be like the Wormwoods. It was so cute. Oh, it was so cute.
So we've got Lissy's review. We're going to
Yes.
be posting up there tonight or tomorrow. So
I
take
mean,
a look.
spoiler alert, it's very positive. I mean, I know I call myself a theater critic, but there was very little critiquing necessary. I'm like here being like, I'm your biggest fan. It was amazing.
How long was the show?
It's
There's an
long.
intermission,
It's a
right?
late night. It's a
3
late
hours?
night. Yeah,
3
it's a
hours.
late night.
Yeah.
So be prepared. It's a late night. Go to bed
Yeah.
a couple of nights beforehand early.
Yep.
It's
I'm glad.
It's a
well,
long
it's a
one.
Friday.
It is.
We've
a-
got tickets
good.
for Friday.
Perfect.
So it's fine.
And it's fast paced, so there's no lulls.
No.
It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick.
Yep. No, it was
But
brilliant.
yeah, honestly, like snaps to the Playhouse and
Oh,
snaps
snaps
to
to the Playhouse. It
to
was
Matilda the
fabulous.
Musical. It was outrageously
And
good.
we were so happy to be there. So
Yeah,
it was
so
brilliant.
excited. We've got some more shout outs this week because, oh my word, Scotland Rugby.
I know, amazing.
Huge win.
so good.
Wow.
I was in London and like with friends, and every time we walked past the pub, I was like, I just need a second. And I'm like, I was that like little Garfield on the window looking
Yeah.
in. And I'm like, that's not fair, it's sunny.
But so Kim, you were in
Paris.
You were in Paris.
We were stood in the queue for the Eiffel Tower, and my partner suddenly went as he was looking at his phone, and I thought, oh no, something bad's happened. And he gave me the final score of the rugby, and we were like that. I don't believe it.
outrageous.
Gregor, you should have on your Scotland top.
Yeah.
And then I was like, actually, maybe that's not such a good idea.
In Paris?
I mean,
Well, everyone in the
honestly-
queue was not French.
Well, there you
Just
go.
saying.
The French were all here.
Yeah. Oh, when we went to the airport, as we were obviously getting the flight out that had just dropped off all the French fans. It was amazing. The
So-
atmosphere in the airport was amazing.
I was the opposite. I arrived Sunday night when all the French were going back.
Yeah.
And it was a very somber.
I bet it was
Very
somber.
somber group.
They were, because they obviously fed into a bar area of the airport, because we went through security and it was just full of French people drinking at the bar. And I thought,
Amazing.
how are you guys in this bit? You're supposed to be out there. They've clearly taken a left turn and thought, we'll just have a couple in here.
They
until...
missed the baggage claim and
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
They went straight for the spoons.
Yeah.
Well, we
But
were listening,
it was
so
amazing.
here in Murrayfield, we were listening, and
I
it was
bet.
just brilliant.
I bet it was
the
fast.
You could listen
atmosphere.
from the backyard.
Yeah, well, we were listening outside. We were just listening to the whole thing because we didn't get tickets, sadly. But we heard the shouts, and then we heard the cheers of Scotland, Scotland.
Yeah.
So we were like that Scotland scored. Scotland
Yes.
scored. Scotland.
Yeah.
So,
But also that
probably hear it
means that
in
you know
Stockbridge
they've
as well.
scored before the TV.
yeah.
Because you
Could
can
be.
hear it.
Could be.
it's on
No, it
delay.
was absolutely brilliant. And then the atmosphere, of course, in Murrayfield was just brilliant because all
Fabulous.
the French fans were around with their cool costumes and stuff, the Scotland fans, and it's just such a good atmosphere.
It really
it's
is.
always
It's
a good
nice.
day.
Yeah,
I
and I
love
don't
the
think
rugby.
they don't end up fighting or anything. Not the
No.
way it happens with football.
No,
We love football.
a really good friend of mine said that football is a gentleman's game played by hooligans, and
Rude.
rugby is a hooligan's game played by gentlemen.
Rude. Football is awesome, okay?
Football is awesome.
It
It's the
is
best.
awesome,
Unless
but I
you were
don't
at
like
the
to hear about
Glasgow
the fights.
derby earlier in the week, where it was not so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bad behaviour.
indeed, indeed.
But yeah, and also rugby, I think we said it last week, is a game played for 80 minutes of men trying to not look hurt.
Yes.
Football
Oh yeah, you're always hurt.
is the
Yes.
flip side of that.
As a mom who is a rugby mom,
Yeah.
yes. So we've got football mom over there and rugby mom over here. I can't
Representing.
watch. I can't watch. You're like the football mom that's like, yes, and you're there on the sidelines, and I'm like, text me when it's over.
I don't think it's doing any good, like I say, but I'm in it. I'm in it 100%. We also
honestly.
have to do
Tennis.
our
Tennis mom.
Yes.
I was
Variety.
thinking I've got choir and drama. I know I've got a sport in there somewhere. Tennis.
Yes, tennis.
I've got judo.
There we go.
I've got
Judo.
taekwondo in there with the middle. The middle is a taekwondo, and cricket
I love cricket.
because he's a lefty and a bowler. So they love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
Because
I
it's
love cricket.
confusing.
It is confusing, and he's a good bowler.
Yeah.
cricket is
If you
really
are
good.
into cricket, though, you can actually get really good tickets.
Yeah,
Even here in
always.
Stockbridge, we go
Always.
to see like international games.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
Everyone's in their whites, and you get a nice drink, and
I
the
mean,
sun
there's
is
the
shining.
bar and the
It's
sun.
like I'm into cricket for that
Cricket's
reason.
great.
But,
Only on a sunny day.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
But can we just pay
Fair
homage
weather.
to a sport that breaks for tea time?
Yes.
Yes.
A good
Yes.
afternoon tea.
Like as an American, like the idea of breaking for afternoon tea, outrageous.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Well, I want to make sure we give our awesome shout out to.
Yes,
Yes.
we want to do a special shout out for Vino Wines of Stockbridge for providing our gorgeous Le Fleur Blanc for our drinky poos tonight. So well done.
gorgeous. Yes.
Thank you so much. We love a female founder. So
Yes.
huzzah to Vino Wines of Stockbridge and also to Lola Cabaret, who we are meeting on Thursday.
So exciting.
Oh my word. So for our Edinburgh locals,
What is this?
if you've ever seen the taxi with the feathers on it, that's who we're
Lola Cabaret.
we're catching up with on Thursday. So we will
You
have
get a show and a ride at the
you
same
get a
time.
show and a ride.
No way.
So
Yes.
give me a taxi driver who sings show tunes any day.
Oh, that would be cool.
That is so cool. I
know,
have
right?
never heard of this.
I know you
I'm
can come with.
surprised because normally I'm like anything that's kind of like
She's super
Artsy.
quirky and
Yeah.
fun.
artsy, weird, wacky. I'm in on it.
Absolutely. So
good.
I think it's
Yeah.
going to be vibey and fun, and fingers crossed for more sunshine because, ladies, I feel like spring has sprung.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. The cherry blossoms are out.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
the
it's
crocuses.
gorgeous.
Camellias out
Camellias
as well.
are
out.
That's really early.
Really
I
early.
think.
Oh, we're
Given
so
how
lucky.
cold it's been, I'm
Yeah.
actually really surprised at how
There's-
quickly everything's blooming.
There's always that street down to Stockbridge that is full of the cherry blossoms and
beautiful.
what is the white one?
I never remember.
Apple
Apple
blossom?
Apple blossom.
blossom.
And
Yeah.
it's that one, it's like 2 or 3 days. And
Yes.
it's in full bloom. Everybody is taking photos of that street instead of Circus
Circus Lane.
Lane.
Yeah.
And then it's like 2 days and it's done.
It's done.
Well,
yeah.
I
It's
was on
all
or
on
a
the
big
ground.
gust
Exactly.
of wind and a bit of rain. and it's like,
Exactly.
Well, I was on Circus Lane this morning, and let me tell you, the Instagrammers were out in full force.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Yes.
It was me with all of my groceries trying to do my hi guys, it's Tuesday reel, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
oh, she's got the good spot. So they were all coming in behind me.
Well, you can't blame them because the weather's good. It's
the
sunny
weather's
out.
good.
Exactly.
Flowers.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
And in fairness, because my friends literally lived on that door, I know it's the sweet spot.
And it's better for football.
This is true.
As a football mom, I'm going to tell
This
you.
is true.
Standing outside right now is fine.
I'm
All
with
good.
you. I'm
It's
with
getting
you.
brighter out. It's just
Yes,
it definitely
it's
feels
right
like
in the
we've tipped the
morning.
scales,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And as a rugby mom, I can say it's getting better because the ground isn't so hard.
Yeah.
For getting slammed into.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
That's why rugby gets canceled
Yeah,
in the bad
the
weather.
ground's
Because the
frozen.
ground is too hard.
Oh boy.
It's like when we were in school we'd get school called off for wind chill.
Oh my.
Not
No.
snow, wind.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hashtag Chicago.
Oh, okay. I was going to
right.
say, no, we didn't. We
didn't get
definitely
that.
had snow. Not
Yeah.
wind, though.
I've only ever once
We'd
had a snow day.
even play like
No.
sports and hail. They didn't call anything. They'd only call lightning.
Well, yeah, as a swimmer, we got lightning. I'm with you there. So, Matilda the Musical, let's discuss how good those children were. Far from revolting, weren't they? They
Yeah.
were so fun.
They were lovely. But it was a really cool song. The
It was a
Revolting
really good
Children
song.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love
It
when
is.
kids revolt
Yes.
against the adults and
Yeah.
good versus evil. And I know
No.
we're going to love it so much.
Honestly, Heather, you're not a theater girl. This was your first time.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was great. Yeah, I loved it.
I
It was
just kept
fabulous.
looking over at her to see if she was enjoying it, and she just was like,
It was fab.
It was really good.
I'm
It was
I
really
always
good.
have to hold back because I want to sing along, and then I'm like, oh no, wait a minute.
I know, the
And
people
I'm
in-
not a good singer. Like you are a good singer, so that would be okay. But me, I'm like Cameron Diaz in whatever movie that was,
Oh,
where she
yeah.
was doing karaoke and everyone is
My
just
best
like,
friend's wedding.
Oh no,
My best friend's wedding.
it's so bad.
Took place in Chicago. Thank you so much.
Oh, didn't know that. Fun fact.
It was a great movie. I love that one. That was a
Yeah.
really good one.
But Julia Roberts annoyed me in that.
Well, she was meant to.
Yeah.
But honestly, and anyway, literally, the Miss Trunchbull character, outrageous.
Yeah.
When they with the trampoline and the jumping and the physical comedy, it was so good.
It was so good.
And there's a moment where Miss Trunchbull turns into a what's that called? The rhythmic gymnastics with the ribbon. So funny.
Yeah. That
So
was fab.
funny.
It was fab.
Literally hysterical. And the choreography was so good. How good were the swings?
Yep. It was
In
amazing.
the When
yeah.
I Grow Up song,
Yep.
they all go on the swings, and it's just beautiful. That's when I cry.
Yeah.
Is the When I Grow Up song.
No, that was
You cry at the end.
Yeah.
No, for me, it's the swings. I loved it. When I grow up. Anyway, and Tim mentions lyrics. I mean, there were, the nice thing about being there for press night is there were RSC people everywhere, the Royal Shakespeare Company. And I love that this show has been running for 15 years, and the Royal Shakespeare Company are still showing up and showing their support for this show. I think that's really special.
Yeah.
Because it would be really easy to be like, well, it's
seen it. We've done
it's it's a well-oiled machine by now, but no, they still show up, and I thought that was really beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love the lyrics. I just think they're so good. And again, the Playhouse delivered. It was so good. How much fun did we have in that beginning, the welcome drinks and everything? It was just
It was fun.
It was really lovely.
Really lovely. Yeah, really good experience. It
I
the
was
whole thing.
definitely that adult that went up to the poster where you're supposed to do the Matilda pose, which is meant for children. I was like, yeah, can I get in there?
Yeah, it was great.
It was
Why not? Right? I think that's the whole point of it.
I agree.
Have a fun, sassy pose.
I couldn't agree more. Now, girls, I mean, at least we're not the Wormwoods. We know that we're not perfect. We are the unapologetically imperfect mom crew. And the Wormwoods are pretty much as imperfect as you can get. What are our mom fails? I want to have a little celebration of our parenting fails. Because we've all been there.
Oh my goodness.
Who's going first? It's not
Well,
me.
I put it out to I put it out to some of our super fans and posed the questions.
Oh, good.
And
So you have other people's fails.
Yes,
I
I
hope
like
they
that.
have an answer for you.
Oh, some of them are really funny. My parenting fail was just giving my child too good of taste. And I was like, I totally can relate to this because my children are definitely those types that are like, Mom, you bought the wrong nori for making sushi at home. You bought the wrong nori. Oh. And one of the other girls was saying that apparently she bought the wrong pasta shape for spaghetti bolognese because the pasta shape she bought doesn't hold the sauce properly. And I thought that was really funny.
Buy
And
linguine and not spaghetti.
well, apparently you're supposed to have the
Fusilli.
The fusilli.
But is that a parenting fail?
Well, apparently our
really.
children think it is. And then there was another it was her mom. So it was her mom's fail, not her parenting fail, which I thought was quite funny in itself. But she said that her mom was so fed up with her and her brother arguing that she actually went to a parenting class on how to mediate, siblings who argue.
That sounds proactive.
I thought so. Well done, Mom.
How is that a fail?
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Oh, okay.
So apparently the solution was you're supposed to get your children and put them in chairs that are facing each other in close proximity.
chains.
Oh my God.
Someone's getting punched.
And you're supposed to just sit there and stare at each other.
The kids are
The
supposed
kids, until someone says, "I'm sorry I hurt your feelings."
Oh no, that's a
That's
bad.
There was
never
like a
gonna
magic.
happen.
There was like a magic phrase
No,
that they had to
no.
say. Anyway, of course,
I'm
with
going
the-
to smash your
like a-
face.
No,
and
of
that
course
would be
You're like,
nicest
that's
kid.
very confrontational.
Yeah.
Facing each other, not
when
like
It should
you're
be
sick
from
of
behind
their
so you can
face.
go like this. He touched me. No, I didn't.
always, right?
He's looking at me.
Yeah.
Of course, he's looking at you. You're looking at him.
That just sounds like torture for mom.
Yeah.
But here's the
That's
thing,
a lot of
because the
work.
kids were clever, they just looked at each other and went, "I'm sorry, I annoyed you." And the other said, "I'm sorry, I annoyed you too. We're friends again? We're friends again." And they just got up and walked off.
Wait, the
and
kids did
carried
that?
on arguing. Because they knew the magic phrase. She told them the magic phrase. So they just looked at each other for about 7
But that's.
seconds.
I feel like that's like it's the cause of the parenting fail wasn't the person. It
No.
was like bad advice.
It was
Yeah, the
bad
advice.
I agree. Well, we don't know if it was bad advice or maybe she wasn't supposed to give away the magic phrase. She was
But
supposed
they
to wait
could be
for
sat
it,
there
but-
for days.
Exactly. Exactly.
The mum would be doing that thing of signing it out to them. Give me a clue. Give me a clue. 3 words.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay there forever.
Yeah.
Stay there forever.
I mean, my husband, as you know, had the biggest parenting fail of them all this summer when my children asked him if he would
Yes.
write a word in sunscreen
Are
on
we
their
talking
back.
about our husband's parenting
Well,
fails?
I am going to talk
yeah,
about
now we've got
loaded
content.
I didn't say
How long
mom
have we
fail.
got?
I
How
said
long have we
parenting
got?
fail, and it was his fail. So my poor blonde and red-headed children were on the beach in Spain on a very sunny but windy day, and he wrote words in sunscreen on their backs, and then in his words, I kind of forgot to, like, after 15 minutes to put more sunscreen on. So my children had words on their back for, months?
Yeah.
So one had loser, and one had
You're kidding me.
and one
that-
had idiot,
Yeah, that sounds like my
And
husband.
then it was
I
surrounded
hope
by
he's not listening to
sunburn.
and
this.
surrounded by sunburn. My poor middle, who's so blonde, was like sore to the touch for like weeks. I was so sad. I was very, very cross.
I would have been
That does
raging
sound
about
painful.
Yes, I was cross. I'm like, thank you for
Very
giving our
painful.
children the gift of skin cancer.
Oh my God.
Appreciate you. Well, they asked me to.
Oh, I have.
Well, they asked me to.
They're 10 and 13. Funny that they're 10 and 13. You're 48.
I feel like that's dangerous.
It is dangerous.
territory.
It's horrible.
No, dangerous territory to open it up to the father's parenting.
Yes. Well, it is
I have-
parenting fails.
I don't think this is a parenting fail.
Uh-oh.
But I don't count this as a fail. But,
Okay.
So
Is it a cautionary tale at least?
No, not even that. I think
Okay.
it's kind of just funny. So we were invited to go to a fancy hotel with my daughter when she was a baby. She was an infant for a princess party.
Aww.
And
Who was the princess?
well, it was a princess theme party. And we were invited to go to this party, the princess theme party.
Did you have to dress up as a specific princess, like a Disney
You're supposed-
princess?
Well, I thought the interpretation was open.
Okay.
So I dressed up my daughter as the Princess Diana.
You're so
Princess
You're so cool.
That's so dark on so
Yes.
many levels.
Yes, okay.
Because she'd
And
obviously
how old
passed
was
away.
Diana. She was less than one, probably.
But also, like, I think that's cool. I think that's fun. Some kids
thought
go
it was
Snow
fun
White.
for
You're like, I'm going
interpretation.
real life princess.
It's interpretation.
I like
No,
it.
they're probably thinking, let's support Disney. Poor old Disney.
We went to
Love
the
the fact
party.
that Kim went, that's dark. And I went, that's so fun.
Everyone knows who I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
If you grew up at my age,
At my age,
you had very little to watch, but you had Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Wonder Woman.
And do you remember the
Yes.
cassette
Yeah.
tape? And it
I
was
loved
like
Wonder
I loved the
Woman.
cassette tape because it was like, she was born the Princess Diana. And then it goes on to tell.
Princess Diana.
Oh God! You thought I dressed up as Princess Di?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what we
I'm
thought
still
you were
confused.
saying. Okay.
That's what I thought. That's so
Yes.
dumb.
Alyssa's peeing herself over there. That's Heather's couch.
Oh my God! With like a little wig.
Yeah, we weren't sure.
Yeah.
That's why I asked the age. I was like, okay.
How did you know she's the Princess Di?
A little wig, blonde wig, pearl necklace, tiara.
Tiara.
Twin set and pearls and a tiara.
A little like blue diamond ring.
Oh my God!
Oh my word!
No,
How did you not think that we would not think that?
because when you see Princess Diana to me, I think Wonder Woman.
Oh my God, I'm hyperventilating.
I didn't even know her name was Diana.
No, she was just
Diana.
Wonder Woman
Oh
to
my
me.
God.
I was like, okay, no, Linda Carter. We're going Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Okay,
Linda
Wonder
Carter.
Woman. Yeah,
I did
okay.
have her swimsuit when I was growing up.
So clearly,
record.
very few people at said princess thing knew what I was going for. Okay.
I can
Yeah.
understand.
And
that.
I would have been one of them.
But you dressed her up as Wonder Woman.
Correct.
Adorable.
Yeah.
That's great.
Fights
cute.
the forces of evil.
No one else was dressed up as anything other than a princess. I'm just gonna put that out there.
For the record, that is the coolest princess of all. Now that we understand
I'd have
where
gone
you
as
were
Princess
going.
Leia.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Because not all
Yeah.
princesses need saved.
As a 1-year-old,
Well, she did. Obi-Wan
Yes, that would've been
Kenobi,
quite
Obi,
fun,
you can help me.
You could just put like headphones on her, and
But she
then
led the
put, like,
rebellion.
Yeah.
you just give her like a
A woman's place is in
Some
the rebellion.
Bose headset.
That was it.
So, anyways,
I love a Princess
it's not
Leia
really a
woman as
fail.
well.
It's not a fail,
No.
but
No.
I will say that my husband and I laughed a lot
That's really funny.
at that party.
That is so funny on so many layers now that you live in Britain. We all went Princess Di on that one.
Exactly.
We all went Princess Di.
I know exactly how you would do that.
We see you. We thank you for your service, Heather. That was amazing.
That was so funny. And not for the right reason.
Okay.
That was amazing. I'm crying. That was
So
awesome.
I will say I do have a hysterical kind of it is a parenting fail about WhatsApp, but I'm gonna save that for another
Oh,
conversation.
please do.
Yeah.
Well, we did have another write-in, and apparently at school they had to the children were asked as an assignment, a creative situation, a creative writing assignment, to say what your mom would bring with if you were stranded on a desert island. Which, as a teacher, I'm like, oh, I like where this is going. As a mom, I'm like, oh, I don't like where this is going.
Yes.
And one of our super fans wrote in that her son said sunscreen. Because
sensible.
mom is
Very
very
smart.
sensible
Yeah.
and thinks that we should
Very
all be wearing
sensible.
sunscreen. And a book
Yes.
and rosé.
Of course.
And Rose.
And apparently his was so good, it was on display in the corridor of the school for months.
Yeah.
So she was then forever known as the mom who would, on a desert island, bring rosé for survival.
That's so funny.
Which,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie,
Yeah.
respect.
Yep.
Exactly.
I mean, I have so many
funny.
teacher stories that I could share with you about like what kids tell you when you're, when you least expect it.
That's other parenting fails. I'm not sure you're allowed to tell us those. are you?
Well, there's one that's from. I mean, this is from when I was I was a student teacher. So presumably, this child is probably now a parent themselves. We're gonna go back to like 2000.
Well, depending on how bad the parenting fail was, maybe.
Well, this
the-
is cute. So
Okay.
it was Thanksgiving, and I asked the children to write about what they were thankful for. Fairly innocuous activity. And this one fairly precocious little girl said that she drew this beautiful photo. This beautiful picture, rather. She drew this picture. By the way, this is like year one. So littles.
Okay, yeah.
So she drew a beautiful picture and she wrote one sentence. I am thankful for my handcuffs.
No.
Which, of course, being the student teacher, I take to the class teacher and said, what do I do with this?
Oh my God.
Because I obviously can't put it on the wall.
Oh no.
And she said, oh, I think we need to call Mom. I'm sure it's fairly innocent. I'm sure there's an innocent reason behind this, but we should call Mom. So we get Mom in, and Mom's lovely. And of course, we produce the picture for Mom, and Mom turns 7 shades of white. And then very red. And goes, oh my God, we got her bangles. Like, we went on holiday to Mexico and we bought her bracelets. They're bracelets. They're bracelets. I promise you, they're bracelets. Oh my God.
Handcuffs. Oh boy.
There you go. Handcuffs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
She's got to change. Yeah, she's got to
Baby girl.
prepare her.
We got to work
Yes,
on your
yes.
we got to work on your vocabulary. She's like, bangles, bangles. They're bracelets. I promise they're bracelets. Poor Mom. This poor cute
That's
little first time
embarrassing.
mom.
Yeah, that is embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, this little girl is probably a mother now herself. Tammy, do you have any of your
Well,
your
that you'd
significance
admit
that you would admit?
Well,
Yes,
I
for
could
posterity.
probably write a book on the stuff that Ian has done, but I'd be afraid our child would get taken away from us. So, but no, for me, my biggest fail, I think I told you guys this, was when I lost my child in London in John Lewis. Did I tell you guys this?
No.
I lost Zach in Madrid, so I feel you. Not Madrid. Where were we? We were in Seville.
Benidorm.
So I feel you. Benidorm. Seville. So I feel you.
Yeah, it was Easter weekend. We went down to London for a nice weekend. My husband's like, he was going to a concert with a friend. I'm like, great. We will go to John Lewis and we will get new Crocs.
Cute.
And she was maybe like 3.
Okay, so
Quite
small.
fast for 3.
Okay.
They are
Anyway, so like
fast.
They're
put
really
these
fast.
shoes
They are
on,
fast.
put these sandals on and see if they fit and walk around. Well, the people that design, I love John Lewis, but the people that design the children's floor, I could have shot them.
Yes.
Because
I know exactly
they had
what you're
all these
referring
like
to.
long, low shelving that you couldn't see through because it was all stocked with product.
Yes.
So she was just gone. And there's like face painting and there's a bunny and there's
Yeah.
and
She's
she was
fast
just
as
gone.
well.
I was
She
like,
is.
oh
and
my
then
god.
there's the Lego section. Yeah.
But there's like elevators, there's a spiral staircase, it was just
the bit that
elevator
the child could fall over.
escalators as well, and I was just, where did she go? Where did she
How
go?
do you
and then
lock
I started
down a store
panicking.
like that as
What was she
On
wearing?
Oxford Street.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I couldn't find any staff. When I finally found staff, I was so upset I could hardly speak.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
I couldn't remember what she was wearing, but I said she had, because they were Crocs, there was still a tag on the shoes.
Oh,
So
thank goodness.
she could set an alarm off.
She wouldn't leave without setting.
Well, no, not that kind of
Oh, they were
tag,
joined together.
but just like a
Oh, like the
So it
product-
slowed it down.
Yeah.
a product label type tag, like a big.
Yeah.
But
Also,
I was
you
like,
could
oh my
spot her
god,
like
someone's
that.
chloroformed my child, and they're in
Yeah.
they're in the elevator already, and they're
Yeah, it's a horrendous feeling.
It is. It's so scary.
But who hasn't lost their child?
So they
exactly.
brought
We've all done it.
they found her.
Yeah.
They brought her to me. By then, I'm like, I was so
Hysterical.
upset. I was just crying,
Tammy.
hugging her, and I thought I have to buy these effing shoes now because they found my child. So
they're
I'm
scuffed to
standing in the
bits.
line. I'm standing in this queue to pay, just crying.
Well, did they
holding
not
my
even-
child?
You think that
They
they
didn't
could
even
have,
let you go to the front.
yeah, helped you out a bit there.
Oh, Tammy, I'm so sorry.
But that's
That
okay.
that is.
Yeah.
So that was
Traumatic.
that was the worst thing I think I've done.
that
we've all been
reminds me.
there.
That reminds me of like. So my son is like amazing at hide and seek, like at hiding.
Oh no.
And when he was really little, we did the hide and seek up in Inverleith Park, and he didn't come out.
Oh
Like
no.
we were like, come out, time to come out. Hide and
He's
seek's
like, it's
over.
a ploy. It's a ploy.
Yeah.
they're cheating.
He did not come
I'm going to
out.
win this game.
And I had that insane hysterical feeling. I'm like roaming around the park,
Yeah.
like, what's going on? Where's he gone? Has he been kidnapped? Da, 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 da. And then
It's
he came
awful.
out finally of his own volition, and he was like, yay, I'm on hide and seek. And you're like,
Come here.
I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah.
Goodness.
But but I mean, it's just that heart. Yes, that
Yes.
heart-stopping moment when the kids are becoming like, you know,
Independent.
yeah, they're changing from being like, like just a blob and prone to being like independent, and you're just like, oh my god, and you know, they have no concept of like what's appropriate or
No. I had a similar story. We had a birthday party at Inverleith Park, and so I'm looking out. There's like 30 kids.
I remember this
And
too.
one of the children decided that they were going to sit in the woods and read a book. And the parent, it was the age where you could drop off. So the parent dropped the child off, went away, then came back. Oh, where's my child?
Yeah.
And I'm looking around like, I've had eyes on everybody, but I have lost one.
Yeah.
And it's the same. I was like, oh my gosh.
It's almost worse when it's not yours.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. It is worse.
Exactly. And panic. And we're all shouting the name.
I remember.
Nothing.
Yeah.
We're walking through the woods.
Yeah.
Then I think I found her and I was like, did you hear us shouting your name? Like, we've been looking for you. Yeah, but I'm just reading my book. And I was like, okay, yes.
Get out of here now. I remember this moment.
Perfect place to read a book.
we were all there.
Okay.
We were all there, but
Yeah.
but Heather, you were helping me because I got stung by a bee. Remember, a bee flew up my skirt and I got stung by a bee. And I'm allergic to bees. So Heather's like calling, and I didn't have my phone because I think one of the kids had my
remember.
phone. So Heather's calling my husband. Alyssa needs Benadryl. She got stung by a bee. He comes to see me. He's like, well, where did you get stung? Show me. I'm like, on my ass. It's like, okay, don't show me. But here's your pills.
Yeah.
That show, that moment of the party was such a gong show between nobody being able to find said
Yes,
child,
yeah.
and me going,
Yes.
so I might die. Can someone get me a phone?
It
And
was
everyone's
just
like, you need to be quiet. We need to find this child.
yeah.
I was left in charge.
No
I
one
was left
cares
in charge.
about you right now, Les.
Sit on
We
that
also,
bench.
like, she had it in that section of the park
Yeah.
where you think it's contained.
Where you think it's contained.
And then all of a sudden, someone's like, "Oh no, the children can get out over there,"
Yeah.
and you're like, "What?
What?
What? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, this is fenced in." Oh yeah, but not that.
But not there.
that section.
But I feel like that's
great.
like there's like a danger age. I feel like, you know,
Yes.
1.5 when
The
they
flight
start
risk,
being
as I
like,
call it.
when they're walking and running, with 1.5, I remember, and you're like, I have to keep this kid alive.
Yes.
Like I have to keep an eye on them.
But you can keep up with them at 1.5.
right.
Yeah.
when
When
they
they
turn
get to
3,
three,
they're fast.
They're
Yeah,
super
very
fast.
But they're like
fast and agile.
Yeah.
But then they're still not like thinking like, oh, like maybe I shouldn't.
There's no
hide in
danger.
the woods.
No.
No,
Maybe I
everything's a
know.
joke. Everything's
Yeah.
funny, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hide and chase me
Well,
and catch me if you can.
So children have a threshold where they literally don't understand that their actions have any impact on other people. So they're little sociopaths until they reach this little moment, and it can happen anywhere between 5 and 7.
yes.
So
yeah.
for 5 to 7 years, you have a child that literally has no idea that their actions impact you in any way.
And then they regress at about 15.
Yes,
Back to
100%.
that.
Well, I mean, my eldest is 13. I think we're there.
And go out of their way.
So is it
to
really a
impact
parenting
you.
fail, or do we blame the kids?
I mean, we're going to go with the kids on that one.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
the story
that's
about
true.
my dad.
Tell me.
So, my mum and dad and me and my younger brother, we were in, I think it was Boots in Kirkcaldy or something, years, like a million years ago. And my mum said to
So Kirkcaldy is in like the small village.
No,
Five.
yeah, it was a big town.
Oh,
It used to
okay.
be a really, really
Wow.
big town.
still a big town.
Yeah, but not many shops now. A lot of it's all shut down. But I mean, it was a really thriving
Yes.
town when all the mines
My
were
mo-
open.
my
and
mother-in-law
stuff
was
like
born
that.
there.
Yeah, and so my mum said to my dad, "Can you just watch Paul? I'm going to take him to look at whatever." We'd literally been gone 5 minutes and over the tannoy. Can the parent of Paul Griffiths please come to check out number? We have your son here.
Oh, sugar.
My mum's like, I've literally been away from you for 5 minutes and you've lost
You've
your
lost
son.
him.
And my dad's like, no, I just turned around and he just wasn't there anymore. That's not watching him when you've got your back to him.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
We used to always do that as kids. I've got 3 sisters, and so it was like a sport to us.
Running away.
You know, who can like get lost this time?
Oh my
And we used to hide.
word.
You know, some of the stores had like the circular
Clothes racks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the middle.
Yes.
Brilliant.
That was my
Yeah.
trend.
And
My son did that. We were in New Look, and I was going up the stairs with my mum to look at stuff, and so left my son with my partner, and then within a minute, and my partner was ringing me saying, "I've lost Gregor," and it was just like history repeating itself.
Oh my word.
And he was hiding in the middle of a clothes rail because he would have only been about 3.
Yeah.
And honestly, we were absolutely panicking because we couldn't find him. And then he just pops out, big smile on his face. I was hiding in there. Oh no,
My Lord.
And then I was looking at my partner going, "I'm gonna kill you."
Okay,
So-
I actually have.
I was about to say, do you want my parenting fail? Which now I'm starting to think might be a child fail.
No, go for it. Go for it.
So when I was pregnant with my middle, I went to have a nap, as one does when you're heavily pregnant in the summer months. And my husband was in charge, which means, of course, he went to have a nap without me knowing. And anyway, my eldest comes and wakes me up, and he's crying and he's like drooling. And I'm like, what's the matter? What
What's he
happened?
eaten?
What's he eaten? And he said, I found raisins. I found raisins, but they were really spicy. And I'm like, okay, well, at least we weren't under the
no.
sink.
What's that?
I'm like, spicy raisins? What are you talking about?
no, wasn't it
Show mommy what you ate. Show mommy what you ate. And we go downstairs, and he produces this little, like, container from Waitrose, bird's eye chilies. Dried bird's eye chilies. And I said, honey bear, how many did you eat? He said, I just took the lid off, tipped it up, and like I would raisins. And he's crying, and I'm screaming to my husband. My husband comes downstairs, and being the wonderful husband that he is, hears this, sees you in fits of hysterics, and starts filming him.
What the?
And yes, I have this on video.
WTF?
We get him drinking milk, and poor thing is drinking milk, and he's like, "Oh, that's better," but then it builds again.
oh yes.
Spicy.
No.
And the spicy raisins, mommy.
Does he remember
That's
this?
not a child fail.
Oh yes.
That is totally a dad fail.
Or is it my fail because I left them on a low enough shelf for him to reach them?
Or is it your fail because you trusted your husband to
And I
watch
had a
him
nap.
and you
Yes,
had a nap?
absolutely.
So actually, it's your fault,
Yes,
Alyssa.
it's my fault.
Yeah.
Parenting fail. But yes, we have it on video, and I will share it with you all.
Oh my
It is,
God.
in hindsight, hysterical, but very, very sad and
I don't
very,
think
very
it's
scary.
hysterical. It sounds awful.
Well, you would like spicy food a lot, though.
So I have.
maybe it
You broke him. You broke him.
I'm hedging on telling this story.
Please tell me. Make me
you're
feel
hedging,
better.
it's a
Make
good
me feel better.
Judgment-free zone.
Yes.
Judgment-free
Well,
zone.
it's not like if anyone's
Unapologetically.
listening.
Hey! Thousands of people.
So when my daughter had she went to a birthday party. She was probably like 4.
Okay.
And the birthday party was at a trampoline park.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So being the young mother that I am,
Oh.
actually she was probably 3. It was probably like 3.
Now, did you have to go out onto the trampoline?
You
with
do
her?
when they're 3.
You were 3.
Yeah, you are.
They're barely bouncing up and down, you know, and but there's like proper trampoline park. Like the kids were doing wild
I'm
things
really
out there.
hoping this goes
So
how
you're
I hope it's going to go.
Yeah.
So you're following them through the trampoline park, and something comes over me.
I love that we're all laughing already.
Something comes over me, and I'm like, trampoline, awesome. And I remember there was like a ball hovering in the air, and you have to try to jump up and touch the ball.
You double bounced your daughter.
And all the dads are doing it. They're all jumping up, trying to touch the ball, and I'm like,
There's a competition here.
I can do that. What do?
knock
I
your
bounce
child-
on the
and you
trampoline
knock your
to try to touch the ball. No, my
And
daughter was
Aurora
nowhere
is
near.
airborne.
No. My daughter's nowhere near.
Oh, thank God.
It's not going in that direction.
Not her daughter.
Oh.
I'm jumping up to touch the ball.
Do you pee your pants?
and I had not done proper Kegels.
Oh, no!
I was going to say, I hope there's a good gusset involved.
No. Listen, us moms go through a lot, okay?
Oh, there is trauma. There is trauma to the region.
Why do you think we always have to use the loo before F45?
Absolutely.
Okay?
Trauma.
I nearly cried in Paris because I was so desperate for the toilet. And I was being super ratty with my son and my partner, and my son continued to ask me inane questions, and I'm like, I was hot and sweaty and nearly in tears, and I used a really horrible toilet.
Oh,
I felt awful.
we call it you grew as a person. You grew as a person. We've all been there.
I
I was there at the trampoline park.
Oh, babes.
And let's just say...
Did you blame it on a child?
That's the last time I'm doing a trampoline.
Oh, we can't do trampolines anymore. Except Liz.
Except Liz. She does trampolines.
Liz literally owns a trampoline and uses it.
I use it every night. I jog on the trampoline. I jump up and down.
I don't know how you do this.
I know.
It's honestly, I feel like it's a superpower.
It is a superpower because I can run a marathon and be fine, but I jump on a trampoline and bad
What a
things happen.
superpower to have.
No, her
Bad
strength
things.
is like it's
Yeah.
She is
strong.
Wonder Woman. She is Wonder Woman. She can leap over buildings.
With my trampoline.
Bounce.
no, it's unexpected. I'm sorry. Like,
It is
I
unexpected. It is. The first time
Yeah.
it happens, it's incredibly unexpected. I was out for a run, and I went to a friend's house, and the husband is a doctor. And I said, "You're not allowed to judge me because you're a doctor." I'd never had anything like that happen to me before, and I was wearing aubergine-colored leggings through Stockbridge.
Aubergine.
Aubergine, not black. Aubergine.
Oh man.
There was no
Which in
hiding.
itself is a lovely colour.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Don't go
There's
for a run in
various
it.
shades of it.
No.
Don't go for a run in it.
Yeah.
I literally went to my friend's house and I called her first and said, "Can you rescue me?" And she said, "Yep, come over. We'll get you new
I'll
clothes."
rescue you, but I don't want to. But
Go
we're
get
gonna
it.
roll the windows down in the car.
Get you some new. No, like she lived around the corner, so I just had to tie my jacket around my waist and hope. And yeah, I walked in and I literally saw her husband and I went, "You can't judge me. You're a doctor."
I actually don't think doing all the Kegel exercises in the world will ever give you back the
will not.
ability
You'll never
to
get it
retain
back.
your own pee.
I'm doing them right now.
Children. Yeah, so am I.
It's like it's got me just I should give that a go
That's true.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a podcast in itself. That's a podcast.
Do you know what
in
it
itself.
is? We should discuss how long we can go without having access to a toilet.
Oh, not far.
It's not
Well,
far.
can I
You've been listening to the Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers, real-life friends from across the globe who have chosen to call Edinburgh home. Together, we're a haphazard amalgamation of diverse perspectives and life experiences united as we try to navigate the often tumultuous journey through motherland with humor, unwavering support, and lots of fizz. Keep calm and join us on our next podcast. And until then, Mum's the word.